Welcome back to my nursery. It is this time I'm actually doing a video a little bit earlier. It's not dark outside yet and it's not nighttime. Technically it's evening. It's like about 6:15 right now. So for me, that right now, that's kind of early, because lately my videos be, when I say nighttime, it'd be like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night. So today I'm actually a little bit early. And that is because once I came in the house after running around all morning, I was like, okay, as soon as I get in the house today, before I sit down and relax or do anything else, I'm going to do my video first. So that's why I'm a little bit early. I'm happy about that. That's an improvement for me. So anyway, welcome to my nursery. Welcome back for those of you who are already subscribed. If you are new, please subscribe now while I am remembering to say it. Because if I don't say it now, it'll be way at the end of the video before I remember to say it. So please subscribe. Please click the notification bell so you'll be notified when I do new videos. And please, everyone, give the video a thumbs up. Hit that like button for me. So today on this video, I'm going to share 3 of my silicone babies. 2 of them, starting with this baby right here, I painted myself completely. And then one of them is also silicone, but I tried to repaint her or add to her. So I kind of painted her, but not from start to finish. So I'll show her as well. But the 3 babies in this video, all full body silicones, which I mentioned them in my last video. These 3 are my full body silicone babies that are not by Clear Taylor. Because I was saying I have some silicone babies now that are not by Clear Taylor. So this video, I'm going to share those 3 babies. I'm going to try to change all of them. One of them, since I painted him, you had not seen him. So he's kind of a new blanket reveal because I did finally finish that baby. So starting off, we have Kenya. And Kenya is the Billy Sculpt by Kathy Romero Biscotti of Silicone Studio. And I ordered this baby blank off of siliconestudio2.com. She is one of the newest babies that I've recently painted as far as silicone. She has armatures in her arms so she can straighten and bend her arms. And as you can see, she's a one-piece pour, full body silicone. Her hair is wet, so I have plastic under it. So yes, she's a little girl, and I'm going to be changing her first. So first, I'm going to change her into this diaper with these pretty little roses on it. And then I'm going to put her in this little romper. It is a muslin material, beige, and the neck is like crocheted with brown and beige and cream, and I think that's a darker brown. So we're going to put this on her, and this is a Carter's newborn, and it has 2 buttons in the back. So we're going to put this on her. And I tried to pick outfits that are easy to put on, being that I want to change 3 babies, and she's going to get this bow. And I think I'm going to put Layla's little sandals on her so she can have something on her feet. So first we're going to put her diaper on. And I love this baby's little size. I can't say that enough. She's like a newborn size, and she is truly a newborn size baby. She's not a 0 to 3 month size baby. She's not a preemie, but she is actually truly a newborn size baby. And when I decided to get her, that is exactly what I was searching for, was a baby that would be truly newborn. That's her little belly button. Because I have babies that are like 1 month size, 0 to 3 month size. Then I have some that are smaller, where they may be considered a preemie or a micro preemie. But what I didn't really have was a newborn size baby. So that's what I was looking for. This is the back of her when I was searching for this little girl. And I definitely wanted a girl, because this baby, I believe it's supposed to be a boy, Billy. But to me, she makes a pretty girl also. So I definitely had to make sure she could be a girl before I got her, because I didn't want a boy. And usually for me, I always want boys. But in this case, I was searching, because I wanted a little newborn size girl. So anyway, that is a little bit about this little girl. And I painted her. I finished her, I want to say it was in April or May, maybe. Maybe it was May. It hasn't been that long. So what I wanted to address in this video also, and I hope I have enough time to talk about it. If not, I will start and then continue in another upcoming video whenever I do another video. But I got a comment on my last video. I was talking about how I have 3 full body silicone clear Taylor dolls left. For those of you who follow me, you know that Clear Taylor is like my favorite silicone sculptor slash artist. I love her blank kits where I could try to paint it myself, or maybe sometimes someone else had painted it and I bought it. Or if I can, when I can, I love her completed dolls. Whether they're brand new or secondary market, however I can get Clear Taylor dolls, definitely they were usually my #1 choice. In the past, for those of you who have been following me for a long time, you know that. But the person who commented had also been following me for a while, so they know that I collect predominantly. I have been a Clear Taylor silicone baby doll collector for a long time. All right, so I was saying that now, believe it or not, I have my Sage up for sale, which I painted him. He's by Clear Taylor, and I bought him blank, and I painted him. And once he sells, I will be down to 2 full body silicone Clear Taylor dolls that she completed completely from start to finish, which are my Gabriel and my Layla. And after that, like once Sage sells, I will only have Gabriel and Layla as far as my Clear Taylor silicone baby collection goes. And I said it was bittersweet and everything, but due to me moving recently and my priorities shifting, I chose to sell off a lot of my dolls and downsize my collection. It was by choice. I didn't have to, but I chose to do it. It wasn't like I had to, but I wanted to do it. Okay. So the person commented, and I can't remember word for word what she said, and I just basically deleted the comment. But she was saying that she hadn't watched my videos in a while, and that like she couldn't believe that I only had 2 Clear Taylor dolls left, and she said that is funny. And she put the laughing emoji with the tears, like you're dying laughing emoji. So I don't know if she meant it to be sarcastic or whatever. I took it as sarcasm because I didn't get the part with the laughing. So by her putting like it's so funny or that's so funny, and she put the laughing emoji, I took it as it was sarcastic or whatever. But it made me want to address that and to say that as we collect these dolls, and I've been collecting now for 10 years, your collection will change from time to time. Like, I have been collecting majority Clear Taylor dolls this whole time almost. Once I started collecting her dolls was it for me. That's all I wanted for a long time, for all these years. But I would say in more than a year now, it began to change for me, where I also wanted to have some other sculptors' work in my collection. I've had a Nikita Brown silicone in the past year. I've had some Kimbry dolls in my collection in the past year. I now have a Paradise Gallery silicone doll in my collection. It's been different dolls here and there over a year now, I want to say, where every now and then I will bring home a doll from a different sculptor. I've had an Erica Lee Cuddlehead baby that I painted recently. This baby is by Kathy Biscotti from Silicone Studio 2. So if you will notice, those that follow me closely and on a regular basis, every now and then I will bring home other dolls other than Clear Taylor. And I want to, because I want to also experience other sculptors' work, their silicone, their sculpting. Every now and then I want something different, something new. And I think that keeps the hobby fun for us when you kind of change up here and there, or you add a new doll in. So this is Little Miss Kenya. I don't know why. Sometimes you move your camera and then it gets blurry. But that is her little romper and her sandals, and she does fit the newborn. Like, I love that she can just fit newborn size clothes. Like, they fit her so perfectly. So now I'm going to move her, and hopefully I don't cut my camera off by accident. And then I'm going to bring the next baby or babies over here. So yes, that is what I wanted to address. It's not so much I chose, anytime I sell a doll, I don't just sell them and not think. Sometimes I could actually keep them, but it's my choice to sell them because maybe I just want to do something else with my money at the time. In this case, I was moving. My cat was in here. And then she wants to all of a sudden get out. I was moving, so I chose to go ahead and let go of some of my babies. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Let me just put her over here. Okay. So I'm gonna put this baby down here, if you can see her. And then we gonna put this teeny little baby on the pillow. Look how little he is, you guys. Can y'all even see him? Okay, so now this is Rosie over there, the bigger baby, by Paradise Galleries. And then on the pillow is my new little guy, which I had shown this baby when I first got it, and it was blank. I painted this baby from start to finish. I bought him as a blank. That is him. And I love this little doll. He is so cute. Okay, he is Birdie by Kimberly Dolls. And that is his COA. He is Birdie number 28. He was produced in March 8th of 2024. So that is his COA. And Kimberly Dolls, Kimberly Keller is the sculptor. She is on Etsy. And I've had at least 3 of her dolls. This is the first one though that I purchased blank and painted myself. He does have a nice wide open mouth, if you can see that. So he can take a pacifier. He has armatures in his arms, so you can straighten out his little arms. Let's see, can I bring the camera closer, being that he is so teeny tiny. My mobile wants to get all in the camera. And it doesn't want to move. To reposition to get this tiny baby. So anyway, he has armatures in his arms and you can put them up, and I do like that. Although they're so tiny, she does put armatures in them. She does make other size dolls. This is just one of the smaller ones that I got. That's his little belly button. This is the back of him. I gave him that little blue Mongolian spot, as they call it, which babies that are biracial tend to have that on their back. And then I made him this little diaper. I kind of cut it from some other micro preemie diapers that I had, and I kind of cut it out to try to make it fit him. Because he is so little, I don't know, like, where would I find diapers this little for him? So I had to kind of make him up a diaper. And I was painting him for a while. And then I stopped painting him and took a break. And I started painting Billy. I think that's what it was, the baby that I just changed. When she came, like, I put everything into her. And I stopped painting him, so he kind of got pushed to the side. So once I finished painting Billy, then I was moving, so then I had to push him to the side again. I couldn't finish him. And then now I'm painting another Cuddlehead silicone baby, also by Silicone Studio 2. And so then while I'm painting that baby, since I've moved about a week ago, I started painting that baby. I finished matting this baby, because basically I had finished painting him, but I didn't get to mat him, so I did mat him this past week. So I finally can shear him. He is 7 inches long, if I didn't say that. And I had ordered him this little outfit and also this little outfit a while ago. Like when I was painting him, I had been ordered these little outfits for him. And I ordered these from, I believe her name is Melissa Childress or Childress. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but she's in the Kimberly Doll groups on Facebook. She's in both groups. There's like 2 different Kimberly Doll Facebook groups that I joined. And she sells her clothes in those groups. I don't want to break this snap. So that is where I had got these from. That's the little onesie. And it's supposed to be made to fit a 7-inch silicone baby. So we're gonna see. I have never even dressed a baby this small. So this goes back into me, like, as I was saying in my conversation, I'm not sure where I left off at. But I had been wanting to bring in other dolls into my collection. So although I don't have all clear Taylor silicone dolls anymore, I have a little mixture going on from other artists. I don't see what's funny about that. Like, I guess she was thinking, like, oh, I sold, his little diaper is coming off. I sold my clear Taylor dolls because I had to or something, or I don't know what she meant by her comment, but I took it like as a sarcastic comment. But like I said, I am happy to have had so many Clear Taylor dolls in my collection over the years. They were all a blessing, each as they came and went. Some of them I held on to them longer than others. I enjoyed that journey because definitely I wanted Claire's dolls, as she is still one of my most favorite sculptors, really. But I know that if I want to experience other people's work, eventually I'm not going to just keep Claire's dolls because they are expensive. So sometimes I choose to sell them to do other things with the money, or sometimes I sell them because I want to get another doll. So for me, I can't just keep all of them. I am not rich. So when I choose to sell them, though, I want to actually sell them. If I didn't want to sell them, then I would just keep them all. But no, I wanted to do other stuff. Moving was one thing right now. But also, like with my sage, I'm selling him also. I've already moved, but I still choose to sell sage. He's still up for sale because I also want to buy blank dolls, another blank doll to paint. Because also your collection, look at his little diaper and his onesie. Your collecting style will also change when you start painting your own dolls. And that's what I wanted to say. I also choose now at times to sell some of my other dolls, my Clear Taylor dolls, because I want to buy blank sculpts at times too, to paint for myself. So then it's like some of the dolls that you had, if you start painting, you may choose to sell some of your completed dolls because now your style may change with your collecting, because now you become a collector slash artist and you're looking for blank sculpts to paint. So when I sell Sage, whenever he sells, I want to buy another blank sculpt to paint. Maybe for myself or maybe to sell. I'll see when that time comes. That's the thing now. I also paint for myself. So I kind of want to shift and put some money into buying blank sculpts now. So that's what I wanted to say. I didn't see what she was laughing at, because anything I do in my life as a whole is a reason. I think it through. Things change in our lives, our personal lives, and our collecting doll hobby lives. So in my doll hobby now, things definitely have shifted, whereas I'm painting more and more silicone now. I want to paint more silicone and get more practice. I've chosen, okay, I'm going to sell Sage and then I'm going to buy another blank silicone doll to put my money into a blank so I can paint another one to get more practice. So basically that's what my strategy is. That's what I decided to do for me. But all of us are doing different things with our hobby, different things with collecting. Some of us only collect, we don't paint. And then there's some of us that go from just collecting and now, like myself, wanting to also say collector slash artist, where you're painting as well. So that is why I wanted to also still sell Sage, because my plan is to buy another doll, a blank I'm looking for again, to paint for myself, or possibly it could be for sale. I will have to see what I end up bringing home and if I want to keep it at that time or if I want to sell it on. But yes, that's what I wanted to address. Everybody's collecting different things. You know, we doing our own thing for different reasons, and he does fit this. He's so cute. I don't know what his name is, though. And there's a backstory with this baby also why I decided to get him. Number one, he was blank. I wanted to, again, practice my painting. Also, Cambry dolls I love the silicone, and they're more affordable. That's another thing when you're painting for yourself, for me anyway. I'll be looking for affordable sculpts to buy for me to paint. I don't want to put too much money into a blank sculpt if I don't have to, because I'm still learning and practicing. So yes, I got him because he was affordable. He's small. I kind of wanted a smaller baby to just see, could I paint it? And these smaller babies, although they are so tiny, they are hard to paint, let me tell you. I probably need to get another one to practice more. The smaller the baby is, the harder they are to paint, in my opinion, because they are so tiny. You don't want to miss like the putting details on them, and that's where I had a hard time because he's so small. It's easy for you to make a mistake when you're painting them, or you miss stuff, or like their little body is so small to get details on it, to like paint his little fingers and his toes and all of that. It was not easy painting him, let me tell you, although he's so small. It was very tedious. So this is one of his little pacifiers, which I forgot to give him. These are really hard, but they go in their mouth easier. And this is another one. And I found these passies on eBay. Then I had this one in this little pack. They are all soft silicone. But I didn't get the right color of this for him. So I need to go back and order like a green or a blue for him. But let's see, can he fit this in his mouth? Let's see, because their mouths are really wide. I like how she opens the mouths on them so wide, even though the baby's so tiny. So that's how that little one looks on him, even though it's pink. And then this little one should go in easier because it's hard. But yes, I definitely see that as I'm painting for myself, my whole, like, what I want to keep in my collection, what I want to bring into my collection, it kind of changed now because I'm trying to paint for myself too. I'm trying to buy blank sculpts and paint, and then sometimes I paint them and I sell some of them, and sometimes I paint them and I keep some of them. It all depends. Or sometimes I keep them for a little while and then I turn around and sell them. So I had to like figure out, okay, how am I going to change that up? And I came up with, all right, I need to probably sell at least a doll or two here and there, and then get a blank with, at least buy something blank to practice my painting. Even with my vinyl reborns, I paint those also. So every now and then I will sell a vinyl reborn or two, and then I buy new sculpts, new kits, so I can paint those. So constantly my collection changes with my reborns and my silicones. And I noticed this begin to change more and more, dolls coming and going, when I started painting for myself. So definitely when you start painting the dolls, everything kind of changes. It kind of shifts a little bit, because now it's not all about me collecting and bringing dolls home that are already painted. It's also now, what dolls do I want to bring home that are blank because I want to paint it myself. Okay, so now this is Rosie. She is by Paradise Galleries. She is a full body silicone girl. I got her a couple of months ago. I want to say maybe in February or something like that, or March. I brought her home. And I tried repainting her, or reborning her, so to speak. She's a Caucasian skin tone, and I wanted to make her a biracial skin tone. So I tried to go over her and paint her myself, and it didn't go so well. Reason being is that I think she needs to, being that she was already painted and you're trying to repaint a silicone, you really need to like sand them down. That's the back of her. You would need to really like clean all of the paint off of her, strip her, sand her down to get all of this paint off, and then repaint her. And I didn't really want to do that. So I tried to just scrub her a little bit and wash her and then repaint her, and that didn't work because she really needs to be sanded down. So the paint did not take when I tried doing that. So she is now my boo-boo Rosie by Paradise Galleries, but I wasn't going to sell her anyway. She's mine to keep. So I took the chance. So she has a magnet in her mouth. She does not have an open mouth. So this is a magnetic pacifier. And I recently ordered this for her off of Etsy. It's a onesie. It's a preemie onesie. I ordered this. I believe it was from Erica Lee. And I'm not sure if I cannot think of her Etsy store name, because I don't think it's just Erica Lee. It's Silicone something on Etsy. I can't think of it. But she's a sculptor and artist, and she also sells clothes on her Etsy store. So I had got these little bows headbands in preemie size, and the way she has them is something on here holding it like a teeny little cable tie, and she made it where it's a regular size headband, but you can kind of pull it, if you can see it sliding, and you can open it up a little bit to make it fit what size baby head that you want. So it came with the mint green one or teal and a white headband. But looking at this preemie size onesie, it's huge for her. Some preemie stuff this baby can fit. This one is Gerber preemie, but it's kind of big. But I love these flowers and these colors on this one. That's why I got it. But I don't know. That looks kind of big for her. And then it came with this little receiving blanket. It's pink. It's a full-size receiving blanket. It's just plain and pink. I can use that for any baby. So I had took that out thinking I was going to put that on her. But then when I looked at that onesie, it's kind of big. So the next thing I had, which I did put this on my Gloria by Kimberly dolls when I had her. I believe this baby can fit this. So I'm going to just put this romper on her instead. And the video is already past 30 minutes, so let us hurry up. She's wearing a micro preemie Huggies, and I'm going to just leave that diaper on her. And this baby, I believe she is 14 inches, if I'm not mistaken, and like 3 pounds. So she is a micro preemie. She fits preemie size clothes, micro preemie. I find with these babies, they can fit some of the preemie clothes right off the rack, like Carter's preemie or Gerber preemie. But I think they kind of fit the handmade preemie clothes better. But the preemie clothes that are handmade are definitely expensive. Although they are so small, they are so expensive. So this is how that fits her. The back is out. I need to cut that tag off from down there. So we're going to just put this one on her with this little headband. But definitely that is my new goal now. Since I want to paint more silicone and get better at it, anything with, you know, when you're learning, the more you do it, the better you get. So the same thing as with the vinyl reborns, I've been painting them now since 2017. And, you know, as I went along, even with those, I had to learn. I made mistakes. Even sometimes now I still make mistakes. But the more I paint them, the better I get at it. And now with the vinyl reborns, it's like I'm relearning to paint them because the paints have changed since the Genesis heat paints are gone, and we are learning with all of these new heat set paints. Definitely it's like I'm relearning now how to paint the vinyl reborns as well. But with all of it, the more you do it, the better you get. So that is my babies. Rosie, I kept her name Rosie. Birdie, I don't want to keep his name Birdie. I'm thinking his name is going to be Elijah. I've always wanted a Elijah. So I'm thinking he's going to be little Elijah. So yeah, that is what I wanted to just address as I downsize my collection. My whole collection I downsized. But my Clear Tailor doll collection at this time I'm downsizing as well, because I just basically decided to put my money into something else, to other things, moving, buying stuff for my new house, and also looking now to buy a blank kit or two, silicone, to paint for myself, to, you know, get more practice with my silicone painting. Those are just choices I made at this time where I am in my collecting journey and my painting journey. That's where I'm at. So I don't see like what was funny about it. It was a choice that I made. Not a bad choice, not for bad reasons. There's nothing wrong. It's just the choice that I made for me right now. So I do not, like I said, understand what was so funny about it. I don't see anything funny with it, but I wanted to address it, excuse me, just in case that person is watching, and also to explain it and to explain to new collectors or new artists, or you're collecting and then you want to get into painting more. You might have to shift the way you do things, where you're not just bringing home dolls that are completed. Now you want to start getting more blank dolls to paint. And silicone, even the supplies are expensive. Okay, the blank silicone dolls are expensive, and the silicone paints and all of that is expensive. Okay, so you might have to kind of shift and change up how you're doing things. And it took me, you know, a lot of thought as I was getting into painting more silicone and wanting to paint it more. I have to change up how I'm collecting, what I have in my collection, what I'm going to keep, and what I was going to let go of. So basically, that's how I reach, you know, my decision. That's where I'm at in, you know, in my journey. So anyway, that's my babies, Rosie and Elijah. And that is my video for today. And I figured I would just address that. And maybe some other people that watch me could be wondering, what was I doing? So now you know, moving, and then also wanting to expand a little more with my silicone painting. So that's all for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a good weekend, because we get into the end of this week. So if I don't come right back on, have a nice weekend, and I will be back soon. Thanks for watching.